Hello everybody, now Tab here. So I've decided I'm gonna do a challenge run. This time with a very specific thing in mind. First off, I'm gonna start off with the class that has highest faith. That of course is the Prophet. But I also want a halfway decent vigor stat. So what's the one with the best balance of both? Confessor. Huh. It's Confessor. I need to change some things because I already entered one in. So main reason why I'm doing this is to prove how good it is. It is simply the best weapon in the entire game except for literally the rules for the run are I can only use the erdsteel dagger once obtained. I can only deal damage with it. So incantations are allowed if they don't do damage. Yes, that includes Hellish Brewery. I don't even consider this a mandatory boss, so let's do this just for fun. I'm not counting that as a death because all it does is reduce you to 1 HP. First order of business is get Melina. Supposed to get Torrent. Essentially just get everything I can. Oh, that actually is pretty good stats. And I've already done like Promise Consort on. In fact, all you need for him is just Verdigris and yeah. He's fairly easy. I didn't choose why didn't I choose a starting gift? So now that I think about it, the easier way to get this thing was to get Torrent. Well, so I'm going to actually be investing almost all my points into Faith. And I'm also going to be grabbing Sacred Blade ASAP. The reason will become apparent once I pick up the dagger. Yes, I know. Okay. So, what I'm doing is I'm grabbing Torn as soon as I physically can, because Torn is probably going to be the most important thing in this run besides the erdsteel dagger. And the reason why I'm showing erdsteel dagger, which by the way, I'm also not allowing shields for parrying, because otherwise I would just go insane trying to parry everything. So now, oh shit. I'm not used to fighting those guys like really early in the game with low health, so yeah. Where is Grace? Here's the thing, I can't dupe the dagger. Best thing I can do is simply just get it. For now. Shit. Do I have to grab the church grace first? Anyway, so the main reason why I'm doing all this in the first place is because I need two main things. One is Melina, two is the erdsteel dagger itself, because I'm actually not even doing this ironically as a challenge run, I'm just doing this to prove how good it is. The reason why I'm not really being stupidly restrictive when it comes to spells and stuff, or incantations and spells, is because I don't...
Have you heard they serve, but I can play turning root to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then it said, summon me. Ah, I bequeath. Use it. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
I forgot about the yelling guys. Main reason why I'm not grabbing the map is because I don't want to, plus maybe I'll let the muscle memory take over. Because I do like to traverse this place. Also, another thing. I will be allowing Mimic Tier specifically.
This way, tarnished. May I have a pleasure? I am the wit. I'd heard hand upon the talk thou art but call forth.
So this is the only reason why I'm grabbing this.
'Tis about summon them with it. The spirit now it is that.
So yeah, so you'll probably see me grab it and use it. This is most likely gonna be the case for a majority of my challenge runs, because most of them are gonna be weapon restriction runs or stat restriction runs. Because of not being stupid restricted on my items, it's more so just the weapon I'm using. Once I get it, I'm pretty much home free. I just can only use it. The problem is using this thing in and of itself. I may also make an executive decision to kill to kill a big freaking dragon in Caelid. Grail. So now I have to go talk to what's his name? Gonna fight to progress the quest line to the point where I can go to the castle, take it back for him, which involves killing just a simple knight, and then boom, we'll have the erdsteel dagger. It looks like the world's most unassuming weapon because, I mean, it looks like just a common drop, but you'll see. You'll see. The one thing I'm gonna need though is flame wet blade and sacred wet blade. The wet blades are because they're wet blades.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true or... well, no. Despite appearances, nobility is no... You might have heard of untarnished. I want you to tonight come... What do you wait? My fort lies... Oh, I see. Fret not. The celebrations...
So, only reason why I'm doing this is, freaking... like, you may think he's just some random NPC you can talk to, and that's it. Nope. Okay. What I have to do is I have to survive getting through this place, which is easily the hardest part of this place, is actually surviving when you're low level. Okay. Right, I don't have a torch. What? Physics, tears that I won't ever use. I mean, rain spill might be used, but like, okay. Butt slam, which is AKA one of the worst dash awards in the game. Welcome to your support. But the wandering merchant here doesn't have anything good. Okay, now I'm here. Now I'm gonna just let an executive decision just let the wolves help me, because there's just no way I can get through this place without a little bit of help. I'm giving myself some lenience, okay? So until I grab the dagger, I'm just gonna let myself do some stuff. Okay, I have one wolf against a knight that does a ton of damage. Please, wolf. Dude, seriously. Why did these summons have better yet? I wish these summons had better AI, because then I wouldn't have to wait around. Yeah, this wolf summon kind of sucks. Ha! Wasn't expecting it to be that easy. Wasn't expecting it to be easier than I thought, but that guy is scary because he does a ton of damage if you don't kill him in time. And what didn't help is I couldn't heal my summons, which I know for a fact it's gonna need to be when I get the mimic tier because.
I've been. Did you more? Well, I knew I was wrong. Go ahead.
Oh, I can use it right off the bat. That's nice. Okay. So now I need to grab. So now I need to grab all of this. I need to grab Sacred Blade. You will understand why in a bit. Well, once I grab it, you'll see. Because this thing, despite it only having descaling always, that's a bit of a struggle. But now I have the main form of offense I'll be using for a bit of the game. That's a bit. Right. Do I need to go here so I can add Ashes of War? Because if I can't, then I'm screwed. And I can only strengthen armaments. Well, that's going to be a problem. So, reason why it's going to be a problem is because I need the wet blade. The wet blade is kind of hard to get. Because it's in a Soldier Godric camp, which if you know anything about is kind of hard to do. I just saw a surprising amount of stance damage. Like, I didn't know uncharged heavies did that much chance. Okay. One problem I have. Oh god. Okay, now I have the wet blade. Which means I can apply infusions to my weapon. You know, not infusions, ashes of war. Notice the very minor damage drop off. That's what I meant. This thing has the best scaling with holy. Well, holy and flame art specifically. You can use sacred blade if you need a heightened amount of damage. Speaking of heightened damage, here's what happens if I invest 1 point into faith. Plus 0, by the way. 1 point. 1 point for 1 point of extra damage. Isn't a lot, but it will matter later. Since I can spam R2 without thinking much, I have a suspicion that Market might not be so hard. What's the damage increase? 109 to 199. That's a lot. That's a humongous increase. Oh, that is a lot. There's no real reason to. I could, but I won't. Wrestling. What? Oh, that's weird.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in to put these foolish ambitions to rest.
I'm gonna make the executive decision to kill Grail for level up runes because I just want to get this challenge on, and I'll be dumping a majority of it into Vigor because I mean obviously I'm gonna probably put like 5 points into Vigor. So I'm probably gonna get 20 Vigor and dump the rest in the Faith. Because of how easy of a rune source it is. I might as well. One thing I cannot do is fight that thing right now. I'm pretty sure every starting class has the same endurance, which is 10. Gray L. But 2 things I know I cannot do with this thing is put a cult on it, and like if I'm not using faith scaling, I can't really use it because like to use it to its full potential, you need to have a shit ton of faith. Enough to where you can cast Pest Friends with enough to like kill the fire giant and only if you cast. That's how strong. I only have 1,000 slot in my pocket. Shut up.
Forgive me to see whether and it seems torrent, whereas there is but I can take gathering place.
Ashes of war. Wouldn't the wolves increase the bleed buildup? Yeah, 25. Nah, 26 in the fate. Oh, that is huge. That's actually huge. I rolled there. Why didn't it accept my info?
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnish.
How did I get hit by that? No, fuck.
These foolish ambitions.
Why? Why do you exist? Mixed physics. Temporarily boost stamina. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop it as like an extra flask. That's so weird. What the hell did I get hit by? What the hell?
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnish.
I rolled! What the hell? And I'm out of flask, okay. So I'm practically dead. Dude, I just cannot do this without a distraction. Bro, I got hit twice by that. That's bull. Oh my god. Oh, I just realized. I forgot to grab both freaking golden seeds. How am I that stupid? Okay, I just feel really stupid right now because I messed up. Come on. I actually may go to a mine so I can actually upgrade this thing because, or like grind some soldiers. Because then I won't have to go into a mine and fight tons of miners. Or I may just do that. I'm gonna go do that because, yeah, God no. Just God no. There's like no reason that I should be doing that. Flasks. Okay, I'm gonna go over to a mine. And also, since I have holy damage, I'm pretty sure I'm not resistant to it. Oh, okay, crap. Please. Crap. I grabbed it! What? Okay. Thank God. There's a crab right here. I just walked around the crab. Oh, I jumped off. I really wish the game didn't have such janky collision. Like that one hit from Margit was kind of bull. Wait. I swear to God if I get a pickaxe. I'm gonna be mad if I get a pickaxe. Oh. Whoa. Smithing one. Oh, that's gonna be helpful. What's gonna be helpful is I'm using a 110 crit weapon. How many smithing stones do I have? Not even 6. First, I'm gonna go down here because there's still smithing stones down here, despite there being an actual boss. Oh God! Ow! I'm not gonna go fight the boss because like the only reason why I'm here is for smithing stones. Oh, that's the wrong boss. How many do I have? 9? You know what? Feels like there's no point really, so okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna Sacred Blade the Stone Dagger Troll. It's meant specifically so you can't tell it's face off, but I can still kinda tell what it is. Oh, that was so easy. That was so easy. 1,800 runes, I'll take it. It's fine. It's completely fine for me to get 1,800 runes. Only reason why I went down there was for that specific, well, it's for the stepping stones, which is why they are in the mines. Nah. I was considering upgrading the wood. Okay. That's pretty good. What's my damage output now? Oh, that's actually a good bit better. Not, I'm gonna kill everything in 2 hits, crazy. Which, let's see. It's not gonna be, I'm gonna kill everything in 1 hit kind of crazy. But it is insane.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
One specific dodge.
rest.
It's always when I try to cast Urgent Heal, it doesn't work. It's always when I try to cast Urgent Heal because I need to heal really badly that happens. That is so annoying. No tap out.